Match number 5 of the evening would see champion versus champion, as British champion Jack Midz would take on Brit Rest royalty, member of the Brit Rest royal family, and SOS world champion PJ Knight. PJ Knight's not very liked by the SOS fans, but the early lockup would see PJ take charge and he'd start to wear Midz down. Midz would fight back into it and would tell us just how big PJ's head is. Quite a comical moment. PJ would then knock Midz flying and then would start to abuse me. Yet again, me. What had I done this night? I was just getting abuse from all the heels. And I was cheering them on for the most part. That's what I don't understand. Anyway, Midz would hit a drop kick and then start to work on the arm. And PJ would feign injury, but attack from behind and start to beat down on Midz. We'd see him send PJ to the outside, and Midz would we'd see Midz fight back into it. He'd send PJ to the outside, and Midz would fly and then hit some nasty chops for a 2 count. PJ wouldn't take too long before he'd get back into it. He'd hit a suplex for a 2 count, but this would only seem to fire up Midz, who'd start to take down and wear down his opponent. Up to the point where PJ would hit a huge slam for a 2 count, and then these two would just trade blows and chops. Blows, they were whacking each other. The chops were divine. They just were beating the living daylights out of each other. Midz would head up top. He'd hit the flying crossbody for the 2 count. PJ would lock in the crossface, but somehow Midz would manage to reach the rope. PJ would then hit the tombstone pile driver for a 2 count. How it was only a 2 count, I don't know. PJ hits that tombstone pile driver so well. It's a fantastic move. Midz would hit the super kick times 2. 2 super kicks, that's right. Then hit a springboard DDT for a 2 count. At this point, the foundation would appear. That's right. Sweden Brad Slayer would appear and would distract the referee. They'd managed to sneak the belt to PJ, and PJ would absolutely clock Midz with the title to pick up the victory. And this one, plenty of back and forth between the two champions, as you'd expect. The two faces of the two faces of the company in regards to, the representation of the company. You've got the two main champions going at it. Midz, as entertaining as always, high flying, went toe to toe with the world champion. He gave a good reckoning for himself, and just put on a great match against a very tough opponent. PJ Knight, as I say, he's a part of the Brit Rest royal family. He is just a phenomenal wrestler. Great heel character with the backing of the foundation. He's always got that trump card in his pocket. He's just such a vast talent. Don't mind the abuse, mate. I'll give it back. Always good fun. Knight just put on a fantastic showing. Did what he had to do to win. Utilised every underhanded tactic he had in the book, including his stablemates, to pick up the victory. So, these two always put on thoroughly entertaining matches. If you ever get a chance to see either of them in action, go check them out live for yourselves.